Welcome to the weekly wrap-up show. Myself, Flummy, and my co-host, Colton.
Hello, hello.
Hello. We got to be quick. No introductions. I mean, no, we did introductions, and then we got to be out because we got to get out.
All beef, no bun on today's show.
We have a lot of things that are coming up that we need to get out of here. So we're going to cover our great topics from our great producer here, Colton Pold.
Typed up and ready to rock.
So you can try to call 813-90 Bubba, but we're most likely not going to be able to get to your call as we go through all these. The great week of the Bubba the Love Sponge show, and what a great way to end Friday with Gene Lasker and Bubba pretty much seeing that TMZ literally just follows our show, it seems. So let's jump into the first clip. What do you got here?
Clip number 1 is actually going to be a little concerning.
Oh, the parasite.
Bubba announced that he thinks he has a parasite, and he explained one of the symptoms, I guess, as to why.
Now, have you ever thought that you had a parasite?
You know, not until I heard the show this week.
So you think you have a parasite?
Maybe not now, but at one point, yeah.
Oh, boy.
When you start hearing the symptoms...
Makes you a little nervous?
Yeah, sometimes when you feel like, oh, you know what, I think those last 2 weeks I've really been eating double. You know, do you think I got a tapeworm in my stomach? Shit like that, you know?
You never gain weight.
But Kate, go ahead. The doctor's here.
But Dan was talking about how See, Dan mentioned about 3 weeks ago that he went through an ivermectin routine to. Like he does it once a year to cleanse his gut of any potential parasites, and he does it once a month to kind of,
not a month, a year.
I'm sorry, once a year to kind of reset his gut a little bit. So I got in my head that I got a parasite because I have not had a solid bowel movement in 4 to 6 weeks. Every bowel movement is just like an explosive diarrhea deal.
How much bleach you going through?
Bleach, you mean on the toilet?
Like accidents. Because if you have the explosive diarrhea, that usually means accidents.
Trust those things, $10. Mike Thurman, $20.
Thank you, Mike.
Dan, I will tell you that I wear dark underwear.
Courtney, have you ever shit yourself? I think I've asked you before. Yeah. Now, so you think you have a parasite?
I think I've had maybe. I think I could have had a parasite, yeah.
The crazy thing is that Bubba, and Bubba for the longest time has always been very proud of his shits. He's measured them, he's taken pictures, he's brought people, and you were here when he had that super long
the
dollar
super
sign,
S-curve or whatever he called it, yeah.
I mean, he left that one sitting in the toilet. I mean, it does not have the best smell, but it does look it's impressive. So do you think this is actually killing him, that he's just pretty much deer like brown or deer like gray? Well, he says deer like brown. Thank you, Xerxes. But now it's just gray puddles of mud coming out of his ass.
Yeah, it's concerning.
Like, I mean, do you think there's underlying health problems, maybe just outside of a parasite? Could it have anything to do with him drinking WD-40 and like disinfectants throughout the years? Dr.
Possibly.
Dr. Colton?
Possibly.
Get better, Bubba.
Do you...
What?
Do you think you've ever had a parasite? I don't put much thought into that. I just think if I'm irregular for the week, I'm irregular for the week. I don't really go deep into it and say, oh, there's a tapeworm, or I got a what's the other one, a ringworm, or I don't know what the hell else there is.
I don't think I've ever had a worm in my stomach, whether it's a shinning worm or one that's eating everything. And what's that? A tapeworm? Man,
Yeah,
making me
I think
skinny.
so.
Because I mean, obviously, look at me. I'm not losing weight.
I saw on your Instagram the other day. Someone said that you were looking thin.
Well, yeah, when you go from fat or really fat to fat, you're still fat.
Yeah, I was reading your comments. I saw.
Oh, well, thanks. Thank you for reading my comments.
I like the photo.
I don't know what photo you're talking about.
The one of you making a stand-up cooler.
Oh, the cooler thing. Yeah, yeah.
If people can follow your Instagram, where can they follow you at?
Lummy BTLS.
Follow myself, Colton BTLS.
Actually, it might be Lumix BTLS. I don't know.
Lummy, you can't.
What?
You got to be able to give out your right handle.
Well, what's your okay? Well, why don't you go through yours
I'm
real quick?
Colton BTLS, COLTON
Okay.
BTLS.
Okay. And then is that everywhere?
Yeah.
Let's see. Where
Yeah,
am I? Lummy.
it is.
Lummy. Oh yeah, it's Lummy BTLS.
Okay. LUMMY BTLS.
That's right. Yes, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, follow both of us. We would really appreciate that. Thank you, HS Bubba Fed. He says that's what it is also. Clip number 2.
So we're just rolling through these clips. Like we said, it's all beef, no bun today.
We have an emergency situation that we have to get to.
Oh, dude, this whole week's been hectic. To be quite honest with you, we are recapping the whole BRN as a whole. We didn't get to do a loner and stoner this week.
No, really?
Tuttle had some appointment stuff. I've been slammed, and yeah. And now here we are again, only able to put you guys on half a show. So
well, listen,
apologies.
you possibly as of last week you have a new addition to your family, and that you have
What
to,
are you talking about, bro?
and that you need to be making sure that you're putting bread on the table.
I did have people reach out to me privately, congratulating me.
Well, that's
and
how
then,
you should be.
And then a day later, when they would hear the latest Grape Ape and Cheapskate, they'd be like, "Oh my god,
You're a fucking asshole.
you're the asshole! I didn't start this."
I didn't. That was caviar tacos.
So if
This clip here
Yes.
is a hot mic clip, so listen carefully. And essentially, Dan made some type of joke, or I think it was a stupid question that he asked towards Bubba, and Bubba just kind of, I think he's joking, but Bubba just kind of off the cuff says, I might have to drop Dan down to 1 day a week. I don't think Dan heard this.
Is that when I asked Dan? Did you just hear that?
I think that's what happened here. That's what I was going to kind of pick your brain on it.
Crick loses her leg and she gets like a, one of those like artificial legs, would you still marry her?
Dan, you're really irritating today.
That is a stupid
That's a
question.
no.
I may have to cut Dan down one day.
Someone would love Erica, though.
What you just said?
What do you say? Yeah, Lummy.
Don't tell.
He said,
Let me say you didn't hear me.
I don't know.
I couldn't hear what he said.
I didn't hear anything.
I heard the voice. I didn't hear it.
Your best bet would to go to chat and ask him what I said.
See, that's what I don't understand. So I'm just sitting there listening to everything, and I don't understand. Like, even Gene does it sometimes. They miss what Bubba says. And I mean, I don't think it's that, like, I'm not sitting there like, sitting next to Bubba. I'm in my little corner and I'm doing something. I'm reading chat or whatever. And he says that and I'm like, ooh. And then Dan didn't react. So I'm like, oh, I wonder if Dan heard that. And then Dan comes over to me. Did you hear that?
So do you think Dan has since gone back and listened to that clip?
Yes. I think that is, yes. Dan will not be asking any more stupid questions on his Tuesdays. Because it seems like, from what I've heard from people that
from your
follow
inside
Dan,
sources,
from my inside sources, and they're not here, but Dan seems to really Dan it up a lot on Tuesdays. Mondays he's like 100% perfect, and then it's almost like Dan needs to Dan it up to leave a lasting impression.
So he's trying harder on Tuesday?
It's almost like he's trying to be that funny guy. I mean,
trying to be more shocking, trying to be more funny, trying to be just...
I guess. I mean, that's what they're saying. I mean, I love Dr. Dan. I mean, Dr. Dan's the man. I love when Dr. Dan's here Monday, Tuesday. Wish he was here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. With everyone. With Gene and Babyface and Tuttle too. But The question he asked, would you still love Erica? She had what, no legs and
No,
no
would you
arms?
still marry
Oh,
Erica if she only had one leg or something along those
Yeah.
lines?
I mean, what's Bubba gonna say? No. You know what I mean? Like, obviously at that time you're gonna say yes. I mean, it's like, what would you do if Erica lost both her arms and both her legs, and she was just literally a body? I mean,
Take her swimming.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Bubba would probably have his way because she can't fight you off at that point.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
she
mean,
also has
she's
no
still.
arms and legs.
Yeah, but she lays there. She still has boobies,
Okay.
right?
Yes, you're
I
right.
mean, you
The
could
boobs
put-
didn't get cut off in this scenario.
No, they don't get cut off. The vagina and the boobs are still on there.
Okay. So
So-
then, yeah, I guess life's great.
Obviously not for Merch Crick, but for Bubba. I mean, he could prop her up on top, and maybe like develop some kind of harness system that moves her back and forth,
Okay.
like when she rides Daddy.
Yep.
So I mean, why not?
You're right. Why not?
I mean, would you love your woman if she had no legs and arms?
Yeah.
See, exactly.
Just a different type of love.
But see how that's an awkward question.
Oh, it's for sure an awkward question.
That's
That's
why-
why I think Bubba's response was not yes or no. It was, Dan, you're stupid. That's a stupid question.
Exactly. And then we're
And
just.
it wasn't like we just got off of a story that talked about a woman being a paraplegic and finding love. Nothing. It was literally random as shit
Yeah.
for him to come up with that.
Is this where?
I'm in.
One of those like, so if Merch Crick loses her leg and she gets like a, one of those like artificial legs, would you still marry her?
Like, what the fuck? What the actual
Dan, you're really
fuck?
irritating today.
That's a no.
I said no.
Like, Dad didn't even hear whatever. But yeah, I mean, where did that question come from?
That's what I'm saying. The most random fucking thing. Completely random. You got a
3.
couple calls if you want them, or if you want to hit whatever you want to
All right,
do.
let's go through them quick. Let's be quick here. 910.
Hey, Lummy.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, listen, I called you guys about 2 weeks ago about Paula, about reactivating my account, and it
Sorry.
still hasn't happened.
Sorry, I told you to take the call.
Well, they're saying that it doesn't show that it was deactivated.
Well, when I went on there to Thomas MC and I put my password in,
There
it's
goes the
going
show.
to ask me to re-sign up. So apparently it looks like that
I'm gonna go do
since
trash.
I canceled it,
You can handle
I'm
this
going to have
customer
to
service
re-sign
call.
in again for a new account? Or
Don't be rude.
I'm not. Listen, what I could. All I could. All right, how about do this? Send an email again, right?
I think. How about this? Can I?
Well, no, I'm going to say if he sends
Can
it.
we try to sign in with his account? Like not
no,
even.
I don't want to do that.
What if it goes through? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you know what? Send me an email with your information. Let's see if we can do it here on our backside, and we'll email you back after the show.
I mean,
we're not
seriously.
going to do it on the show. Yeah. If you could
Yeah,
send
not on
us
the
your
air.
login and password, and we're not going to put it on the air. We're not going to do it on the air. We'll do it in our back studios. We'll try to navigate so we can do some screenshots and send it to our people off-site.
Essentially, yeah. Give us your log. Sorry, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, caller. I'm sorry.
that woman is her, Bubba told me her name's Paula, right?
Correct.
Yeah, she's payment. She's not She's not technical. That's I'm trying to tell you is that if you send us your info, we will work on it in the backside and feed the information to our technical team.
So go back into the area about contacting us and explain what happened. I canceled my account and then go from there.
No, just go to your email and the email that I've responded to, Paula, anybody, the emails that we've responded, and just send us your login information.
What
and
Lummy's
we'll
gonna
work on
do,
it.
sir, is if you send Lummy, and like we're talking about off the air, send Lummy an email with your login and your password that used to work for you. Lummy's gonna try that on his on a different computer here. Okay, and then it may prompt up a new screen or a warning message or something, and then Lummy can provide that to not only Paula, because Paula does the billing side, but the technical guys as well.
Okay, so you're telling me go to Bubba Army HQ and then go to where contact us. And then from there, I
Lummy,
need
can I
to
just
put
give this guy your
in
email and tell him the email?
my
and login?
username and my password again.
Yeah.
Email your. This is the easiest way. Email your login username and your login password to this email. You ready?
Lummy at BubbaArmyHQ.com.
Perfect. So take that email, send that Lummy at BubbaArmyHQ.com an email with your login and your password. And then Lummy will take the next steps from there, and he'll respond, he'll reply to that email, and it'll go to you with the next update.
Okay, so
There's really not much more to it.
I'm confused. Can I talk to someone off their radio? I don't know. I mean,
We'll be done here in about 15 minutes, and I can give it to you again. But it's if you start with this, you can get a heads up. You start with this. You ready? Lummy at BubbaArmyHQ.com. Write that one down first. That's who you are going to be emailing.
Okay, so Lummy is Lumma, right?
Lummy. Yep. And I'm going to tell you this one last time, and then you can go back and watch this show and do it, because I'm not going to go through it all with you. So I'll tell you this one last time, then you can hang up, and you can go back and rewatch this program, and it'll explain everything to you. It's Lummy at BubbaArmyHQ.com. You're going to email that email, the one we just spoke about, rewatch the show, and what you're going to do is in the body of the email, you are going to send him your username and your password that used to work for you. That's it. That's all you got to do. Okay? We love you, brother.
All right.
Thank you for being Bubba Army.
Thank you.
Dave's not here.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Maybe I should work in customer support. Although that was 6 minutes, and I want to blow my brains out.
689. Thank you, sir, for subscribing. 689.
All right, perfect.
Hold on.
Okay,
689.
number one, first and foremost,
Oh, boy.
this is Jennifer Adelia. I'm number one. I don't know if you know who I am. I am deeply in love with Bubba. The last caller, actually, I'm almost having like a seizure. I can't stand the fact when people don't listen.
I hate you.
Listen to me. Bubba, okay, number one, I just heard you talking to that man on the phone saying the name Paula. So is Bubba talking to a girl named Paula? Because I haven't seen him.
No,
since I've
Jennifer.
driven
No,
past
he's
the
not.
street. No,
Paula
I wanna
is
know because
no.
I
I'm
know
going to tell
who's
you,
my boyfriend.
Jennifer. I'm going to
Go
tell
ahead,
you.
go ahead.
You are wrong. Okay,
What?
Paula is an
Okay.
employee of Bubba's. Bubba is not
Well,
talking to
doesn't
Paula.
matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay,
It's a
great. If it
girl
doesn't
around
matter,
here,
then
and I
allow
get
me to
sick
tell you
to
this,
my
Paula.
stomach when there's girls around Bubba. Do
Okay,
you
great.
understand that?
Yeah, let me tell
I've
you
been
something. Let me
following
tell
him
you
for
something you
freaking
can
years.
understand, lady Jennifer, crazy Jennifer.
What?
Let me tell you
What?
something.
Jennifer.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jennifer,
Go
let me
ahead.
tell you something. Bubba
Go
does
ahead.
not want you. Bubba has his own girlfriend.
You don't know that. You're speaking
Oh, I know
on
that.
behalf of
Oh,
your
I know
own
that.
mind.
I know
So,
that.
How do you know that? Tell me what he said so I can confront him the next time I watch him.
Okay, great. I don't need to tell you what he
Wait,
said,
you're gonna have
but
to
I can tell you
confront
his
him?
I can tell you his
When I see him
actions.
leave the
And his
building, I
actions
will
are
freaking
he is with the
confront
girl
him.
named
Hold
Merch
on,
Crick, Erica.
hold on.
Not,
I know who that
not.
is.
Well, I'm
Sicilian
telling you,
redneck.
if you shut the fuck up and listen.
Sicilian redneck, $20. Whoa, listen, lady.
Sorry.
Simmer
I'm
down
having
there,
pancakes
Jennifer.
right now.
Simmer down.
Go-
You will
go
not
ahead.
be
Go ahead,
waiting.
sweetie. Sorry.
You will not be waiting outside the gate waiting for Bubba. Okay.
Oh, no, yes, I will. I have been. I've done it before,
Oh,
and I'll
Jesus.
do it again. And I did get a stupid paper mail thing from Detective Anstad saying that he possibly will get an RSO, blah, blah, blah. Not RSO, sorry, this is my ex-husband, registered sex offender, restraining order I was talking about. But I'm not going to get that paper because I won't go to the freaking mailbox. So you can tell Bubba if he wants to put a restraining order on me, he'll have to give me the paper his damn self, and I'll talk to him in person.
Okay,
then.
and maybe
You
he'll
see how this
deliver it with
works?
his girlfriend. That's not you.
It doesn't matter. Well, that will be the biggest mistake of. Actually, maybe me and her can have coffee. I don't want to say that I hate
What
her,
about a
but I
threesome?
never
Would you have a
wanna see her.
threesome? Could you consider a
Listen,
threesome?
hold on, Cole. Listen,
I have
ma'am,
considered-
ma'am.
Yes,
You
yes, sir.
just
Yes, sir.
just simmer down, okay?
Okay,
Bubba
well,
obviously has
I'm
told
okay.
you he doesn't want anything to do with you. So how about
that
we
matter?
just? Yes, it does matter.
Does
so
that matter?
I didn't know there's previous.
It matters.
and to say redneck
We'll
did
see.
snipe you, but we're gonna keep it on. But I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Okay.
He's asked you to leave him alone.
I know.
Can you
but
please-
It
can-
wasn't
can you-
formal. It was just over the phone, like me talking over the radio, him saying, leave me alone, leave me alone. A lot of people have said that to me. In fact, my child, who is no longer in my custody, used to say, leave me alone,
In
and he
custody.
no longer gets to say
Mel
that
doesn't
to
talk
me.
to her anymore. She lost
So
custody.
tell Bubba
All
if he
right.
wants to tell me to leave him alone, be nicer.
Okay, well, listen, Jennifer, we're gonna have to go now. Thank you, Mark from Tire for
Okay,
$50.
cool.
But
It was
listen,
so nice
but
talking to
please,
you.
we're asking from Bubba to just please stop coming around the
I
studio.
don't hear you. I will see him soon. Goodbye.
Okay, no, Jesus Christ.
I didn't
Why
know there
the
was actually like restraining stuff being involved. So my apologies for kind of
I don't
jumping
know
on
anything
her,
about
but-
a restraining thing.
Oh, okay, she's
These are
making
the
that part up
two
too.
worst fucking calls on the fastest fucking show that we have to do.
I know. All right. With that being said,
Jesus
holy
Christ!
shit,
now
she's
now
off
we
the
got
chain.
a fucking chick that's gonna be sitting outside the goddamn fucking studios.
Yeah, she didn't probably like my response, but oh well. Clip number 3. This here, talking about heat. This is some heat. And I kind of do remember that girl vaguely. Is she from is she from down south? I don't want to say from where.
Yeah,
Is she
but
from south of here, but not too far?
Yeah, but
Yeah, I know it is. I know who it
but
is
I
now.
think she's got a
It
different
all clicked. Anyways, clip number 3 is some heat that has started between it. Actually, I didn't want to say it started. It was just funny that Lasker called in on a show that was not his day, and he happened to get a little bit of heat with Dan, and this clip shows that. Clip 3.
Sorry, I'm a little taken back right now. Wait, what are we doing here?
Clip 3.
3.
Boom, just hit it.
Okay.
He was in our dualies, and we're running 70, 80, 90 mile an hour, and a truck starts to veer to the left. We're already out of the gas pedal, okay, because he could come over 3 lanes
He
and mess
was
us up.
3
And then he turns
seconds.
completely left.
He was
We're going to hit the
3.
brakes.
He was 3 seconds behind the guy. You can see it when the guy looks over to his left. You can see the car.
More
Dan,
than 3 seconds.
Okay,
It took more than 3 seconds to make the left.
Let me.
I think Lasker, Gene. I think
What do you think? All of a sudden just
Here it
turns?
goes. Here it
Then
goes.
all of a sudden turns.
Jesus
Gene.
Christ.
They
Gene.
turn.
Even if
okay?
it was Gene, so let's assume it was 6 seconds. It's still when you're driving in the
Okay,
left
well,
lane.
now I'm talking to a guy that his truck drives itself. So you don't even practice driving, man. So you're going to tell me about driving?
You're going to dismiss my
you
opinion.
hop in your machine, you hit the button, it takes you where you want to go.
Right.
Okay.
right.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to let this stupid story divide my show. I'm not. It's over. Move on. It's ridiculous. The video shows.
So
Wow.
that was fucking funny, dude. I'm sorry. That was funny. Lasker calling out Dan. Well, first off, you already got the macho, in a little bit of heat, right? He's starting a
Yes.
little bit of heat. Then you got now Lasker's calling in, getting heat, and then now he's getting on Dan's ass. Dan's throwing back. I'm saying, "Wow, you're gonna dismiss, and like so now it's like, and this is great. And then of course Bubba's got to come in, and Bubba's, you can tell he's irritated, and he's
Yes.
like, I am not gonna let this fucking bullshit story essentially break up 3 or 4 of my guys. This is not happening like this.
Did you
Meanwhile, I'm on the roof laughing my ass off.
did you hear the little clips we made for the AI that you can get through Bub Army Tips today?
No, I don't think I
Little
did.
preview.
What's up, brothers? I'm still on ice. That's why I love listening to the Blizzard 200.
No, sorry, Macho. Macho did give me credit for the writing of these.
Hell is
frozen. See, these are some of those drops, but yeah, you didn't hear those?
No, I didn't hear them all.
You're listening to the Blizzard 200 featuring Babyface, the Toothy Twink, and a thick, rugged, manly man who loves America, Seth.
just frozen up.
I wish I would have said that he was in the freezer, but yeah, those are just little drops for tonight's Blizzard 200. Are you going to be listening?
Yeah, I probably will be listening. I'll
Awesome.
probably have let's see here. We can watch the Rays lose on one TV.
Yep.
We can watch football on another and put the Blizzard 200 on the iPad.
Perfect.
So yeah, I'll be listening. I got 2 last clips before we get up out of here. We'll hit them both back to back as they do kind of correspond with each other. Clip 4 is Bubba kind of talking to Babyface how he's mad essentially that the Hogan stuff has yet to be released. And Babyface is kind of explaining as to why he thinks it hasn't been released. That's this first clip. And the second clip that we can play just after the first clip this clip finishes is later on in this same show, Bubba actually calls the public information officer from Clearwater, Florida, and then we can talk about what this all led to.
Caused the heart attack, but the heart attack is what caused his death. I don't think the autopsy itself is not going to reveal. I mean, it may reveal the size of his heart and whether he had, a liver condition and
the
how
autopsy
his lungs were.
The autopsy is going to show you what type of levels of opiates he had in his body.
That's the toxicology report. That's not the autopsy. That's different. You're conflating the two.
I don't know that there's been a toxicology report.
I guarantee you if they took him to the hospital, they drew blood.
Well, we don't know because they will not release it.
Well, they may not be releasing it because they may be investigating everything that you're asking them to investigate. That is a possibility.
Well, I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
Boom. So that's the first clip.
Nice.
And Babyface is saying, look, they might be investigating this still. And okay, so boom, that's what we kind of hear on the first part of the show.
That's right.
Later on the show, we hear Bubba make this call to the public information officer. That's this one here now. Sorry.
Put it back on forward.
Pick it up.
Thanks, and have a great day.
Hey, Rob Shaw, this is Bubba the Love Sponge from the Bubba the Love Sponge Show, and I'd like to have you on my show to talk about this Hogan situation. I also like to know when you guys are potentially going to release some more information with regards to this death investigation. To me, it seems like you guys are apt. You could not handle it any worse. We need some information, and you guys seem to be locking it down, which makes everybody think that you guys are trying to hide something. So can you tell Chief Gandy to pull his head out of his ass and you guys start being more transparent with the media? Because I'm not giving up, Rob. Can you feel me, brother? By the way, is your cousin named Rick? Get it, Rick Shaw? But anyway, so
Stupid,
I'm not letting this go.
Take Babyface's
until
joke and
I
run with
find
it.
why can't I have the initial report of the first officer that was there? Why can't I have that?
We do back the blue, sir.
And by the way, Rob, I've donated. My foundation has donated over $1 million to the widows of fallen police officers, including a couple Clearwater guys over the years. So I'm pro Leo, but I feel as if you guys are really, really, really being shady on this Hogan situation. I will, you know what? I'm going to call you privately today and give you my phone number so that we can communicate. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it.
Boom. So obviously Bubba then leaves the voicemail.
Yes.
For this public information officer, Rob.
Exactly.
Out of Clearwater, Florida.
Yes.
Now, the show ends 10 a.m., 10:05, whatever time the show ends. And 4 or 5 hours later in the day, boom, a Clearwater police, or what's the police, right, that released a statement?
Yes, the Clearwater Police Department released a statement to the media, also releasing it to TMZ. 11 something.
Okay, so a couple hours later.
Actually, I think it was 2 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was about 2 o'clock. 4 hours later.
2:23.
4 hours later, they released this statement essentially saying that it's an ongoing investigation. And that is the reason that no body cam footage and blah, 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 blah has been released yet. So in a sense that I think both of them were right, that Babyface was right in the sense that it's still ongoing. And I think Bubba is right in the sense that the Clearwater police were hoping to kind of maybe drag their feet and just hope this kind of goes away. Does that make sense?
No, 100%. And you know what? The Bubba hammer definitely came down, and I don't think we would have been getting an announcement from the Clearwater police if we weren't sitting there asking every single day where it's going on with the body.
I would agree with that. That the Bubba Army as a whole had a big influence on Clearwater police releasing that statement yesterday.
You know, Bubba calling Rick Shaw to us, calling, they're pretty much going, hey, I put in a FOIA request 3 weeks ago. And what's going on with it?
I would think that
a month ago,
other media outlets are putting in the same request. Now, they might not be doing it to the extent and staying on it and following up on it as heavily as we are, the Bubba Army. But I would imagine that these local TV stations, everybody's got to be putting a request to get the autopsy. I would think.
Well, it's weird. Yeah, you would think that, because I remember when I did the FOIA request on the body cam of the DUI arrest.
Yep.
I think we were the first one that released it for a day or so, and then everyone started getting their little fill in. So I don't know.
Is line 1 crazy?
I don't know.
I think it is. We can take it and get the hell out. If it's taken, just hang
Bubba
up.
Show
Just hang up.
910.
If it is.
I think it's customer service.
Mommy, did you get the email?
I'm so sorry, buddy. 10:49. I gotta go.
Hey Colton, you're on my laptop, right?
Yeah, hold on. I am.
Thank you everyone for tuning in.
Oh no, I'm not. I shut it and now it needs a password.
Bubba, are you on the main computer? It's up on there too. Hold on. God damn it. Hold on one second.
No,
Okay.
You know what I have pulled up is your other email. Oh wait, no, I have this one here. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I got you involved in this.
No, you're good, man. Don't worry. The people love it. The people love it. Thank you, Mark Tarpin, for your $50. Thank you, Cecilia Redneck. $20.
I don't see an email on that one.
Of course. Why wouldn't you not see that?
So no, I think this dude's fucking with us. All right, sir, gotta run.
I'll send you an email, sir. Okay.
Let me. You
I'm
didn't
gonna
get
plug my
it?
headphones. I'm out.
No, I. By the way, I will send you an email.
Do you know my email?
Yes, because I've responded to you many times.
You got the thomasnc@nc.rr.com then,
Yes,
right?
yes, and I've responded to you many times, and forwarded your email to the
Okay.
technical ones. I've never had you to email me back, but I've emailed you.
Okay, so when you email with that response, I need to follow the prompts and go from there. Is that what you're saying?
Or just respond to me.
Okay.
So, I appreciate it. I'll send you an email here shortly.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Well, that was it for the day. Thank you for listening. We will be back Monday morning, 6 a.m. right here on the Bubba Army. Great caller. Sorry that the show is cut short. Like I said, Colton had some crazy things he's got going on. I got some crazy things going on. So, I'm fucking I'm discombobulated. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. And hey, you know what? It's 7:45. Get ready. Get some popcorn. Get in front of the computer for Blizzard 200. It's going to be a lot of fun. So,
Here, here's Bubba's trash
thank
can.
you. Thank you. I got Colton doing the trash. This is a great show. Great show. Thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend. Great weekend. I didn't hit the button. Jesus Christ. Thank you, everyone. Go to Bubba Army Shop, Bubba Army Store, BubbaArmyMerch.com. Check out all the great Bubba Army merchandise. We'll be back Monday. I'll be back tonight with Blizzard 200. And then, obviously, the main show will be back Monday morning, 6 a.m. right here. See you guys.